Today I'm working on a Stihl MS-193T top handle chainsaw. This saw is used commercially. The kill switch is no longer functional, so I'll take you through the process of diagnosing and repairing it. If you ever have a chainsaw that won't shut off using the normal kill switch function, just grab the choke lever and pull full choke on at idle, and it will die in about a second or two. The wiring for the kill switch located here runs down through the handle into the body of the saw, across the body of the saw, and out into the area here where the ignition coil is located. Since there's no damage to this handle anywhere, rather than take the handle apart and create a bunch of extra work, I'm going to pop the pull starter off. We'll take a look at the wiring at the ignition coil itself. These are T27 Torx. As is very typical for saws like this area of the saw is heavily packed with debris. It's not uncommon for the wiring to fail at connectors at coils. It happens a lot in Husqvarna equipment, and these silicone jacketed wires that are used in the Stihl chainsaws commonly fail as well. So we're still plugged in both locations. There's actually a screw going through this location. So we'll test each wire by simply pulling on it. You can see that wire does not move. Let's test this wire. You can see that wire stretch because it's broken inside. And if you look down inside, the wire braid inside is not even in there, it's down here somewhere. So let's repair it. Here is the repair to the wire. I wound up using a box cutter and just rolling the wire back and forth with a box cutter because my regular wire strippers did not work well grabbing this silicone jacketed wire. I use this Thomas & Betts style crimper because it has these little lugs that crimp a dent instead of just smashing the connectors. So you get that curved crimp on the one side, and then on the other side you get that nice dent smashed in. I've been using this style of crimp tool and these crimp on connectors for 35 years or more. Never had an issue in automotive applications or power equipment applications. So, time to reassemble, get our screw put back through. I'm going to hand start that screw so that I don't strip out the engine case, and then make sure that my screw doesn't come down and pinch any wires. Take my time. All repaired and ready to go. I'll get this cleaned up inside and put the starter cover back on. Alright, all fixed up and ready to go back into service. I'll sharpen the chain and it'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out.